Welcome back to Let's Play Rune Recreations. I'm actually recording on the day that I'll be uploading the previous part because I know this Let's Play is going to be very tedious to record for going forward. Also, volume, TV.
Rune Factory!
Always gotta have the volume on the TV loud enough so that the audio subtly, well not so subtly I guess, picks up enough on my commentary to allow me to sync up the audio. That's the way I do it. Usually Beatrix's voice is definitely the one that helps the most because she's so loud. So, last played on the 8th, it's now the 10th, so basically just 2 days later. Was it really 2 days ago? Wait, no, it wasn't. I'm looking at it wrong. It was actually the 6th. I just got confused there. I was reading it like the US version of it for some reason there. Just confused myself. So that was 7, 8, 9, 10. 4 days ago. So I off-screened... I can't even remember what I actually did in the previous part. Because I did add that little bit at the end, didn't I, of the video. Where I pointed out what I was gonna do. Which was... you know, off-screen up till the date itself. Because... I didn't really see any point in wasting an entire part on... It'll be like, hey, let's go on today. It's like, okay, see you in 2 weeks. Because then what would I have to accomplish in that part? Nothing. Nothing of note. So, the day right before the date. I off-screened even the New Year festival because nothing really new came of it. So, yeah. Did I do anything else of note? You know, it's been a couple of days. Well, I made some new swords, I guess. I got this as a reward from a request, if I recall. I think from Mikoto. And then I was like, you know, let's try to make better long swords. I mean, that one isn't better than that. Now there's that one, but you know... Wait, no, that's a spear, actually. Yeah, I was trying to, like, you know, I was like, bored out of my mind off-screen multiple days of what, yeah, might as well, you know, try to make some new stuff. Anyways, so, my inventory is full, right? Yeah, I can't take anything else, so let's just go to bed.
Time to go to bed.
Today's the longer way today. We promised to meet at noon at the Aden, right? Okay, behind the inn. Got it.
Good morning.
There are 2 fountains on this island. I would have been confused if you didn't specify. In fact, there's actually more than 2 now that I think about it.
Morning! Morning! It's gonna be a fun day!
Also, I think Sierra's Final Friendship events happened on the 28th of winter. You know, with Sierra, it's basically guaranteed to be a spring native, you know, went with Sierra. But from what I can tell, no additional votes to the polls yet. It's like, you know, this is really draining, you know, off-screen multiple days in this game. It takes so long, so I don't know how many of these I will actually go through, you know. But, you know, I am kind of doing this in a way where, you know, it advances to some extent each part, so that it doesn't end up having loads of filler episodes of sorts, because this Let's Play is already ridiculously long as it is. Well, weather every day feels great. Makes me want to go and play somewhere. Did I even make you anything? I'm not actually sure, honestly. I don't think I did. Huh. I guess I forgot about that.
Good morning. I'm pleased to see you looking well.
Patrolling the island every day is good exercise. You should help guard the island too.
Good morning. Let's do our best today.
Man, I just realized something. You know, when we talk like this, it feels like we're a couple. Hey, Anette, we're not a couple on the safe, I know. Never mind. They're just saying that after being rejected as well. I forgot I had giant cucumbers. I can just give these out instead.
This is for me? But isn't this awfully rare? I'm going to put it on tonight's menu. Thanks!
Oh, this is quite rare. I'll gladly accept it.
Giant cucumbers for everyone. Well, not really everyone, but...
Is this what I think it is? I can have it? I'm not giving it back, even if you ask me for it, okay?
Good morning. Good morning. The day is full of promise, isn't it?
The tables in the bar were made by Parkers when we renovated the inn. And Paul Gerard made the tablecloths. Fascinating. Have an apple.
Oh, I love this. Thank you very much.
Blade testing. Look at this. She has taken up the whole damn board. Try to fake that. Yeah, the annoying thing is, every single one of these I can't actually complete right now. This one, if I recall, requires bringing her 3 rosaries, I think. Which I do have the recipe for, but I'm not high enough level to make them. Felled Fiends requires me again a duck, which I cannot do because the barn is full and the island is full too. Same with this one, which requires a fairy. This one requires bring her a gold ring and a magic crystal. I can't make a gold ring because I don't have the freaking recipe for some reason. And this one, just bring her a toy. Which, I'm not high enough level, but I guess I could give her a lower level toy instead of the woolly doll, but still. Point is, why all these requests that are either impossible for me to complete right now, or, you know, would feel kind of anticlimactic. It makes it so that only one request a day becomes, you know, possible to do. And I worry that one, at some point, maybe run into a request similar to one of these, where it's like, yeah, you need another recipe for that. Which would be dumb. Aden, there's something I wish to ask you. You wouldn't have any extra fish with you, presumably, preferably something cheap. I saw you message on the bulletin board. Is it for dinner?
No.
To test my blade, a sardine would do nicely. I think I just need one. Using fish test out sharply. Okay, okay. And one plate. How much obliged to you? Unfortunately, my inventory is kind of full, so yeah. Well, Anette's on the islands. Ah, yeah, because it's the fall.
Good morning.
Oh my. I've also noticed she likes crystals because they're material for craft.
Thank you so much. Now, what sort of accessory should I make with this?
Oh, morning.
Her day seems like a happy day now. All because of you, Aden.
Can I really have this? I won't give it back to you even if you ask for it, you know.
morning. I wonder what we'll be having for lunch. It's so fun to think about.
So far today, I still haven't had any luck with my excavation. It's only like 6 in the morning. Have you even started? I won't throw in the trowel just yet. I have to believe that there's something out there. You know, now I said I started recording that I'm recording on the day that I'll be uploading the previous part of this Let's Play. I find it kind of weird that I'm doing this, and yet, you know, that bonus part of Project Zero Let's Play. So like, could be uploaded tomorrow, but I haven't recorded it. I just can't be asked at the moment because it's gonna be tedious.
Good morning. Good morning. How are you feeling today?
Not just because of the task itself of, you know, defeating 30 ghosts while tainted. I remember getting tainted by this one ghost, and as soon as I defeat that ghost, it wore off, which means I'd have to constantly be getting that status over and over again. I mean, sure, there are a lot of ghosts, but it would take so long to do that 30 times, and I think you gotta do it in a single drop as well, which is ridiculous. But on top of that, it's like, in my own time, I want to, you know, use the inbuilt capture card on the PS4 to get clips of characters in a force. It's like, yeah, fair enough, and add that on to it. But the problem with that is, I'd have to replay through multiple drops just to freaking encounter these characters so I can do that. And I'm just like, it's too tedious, so I've been kind of putting it on hold, so it might be a while before I get around to recording and uploading the bonus part, or bonus parts, as I assume there'll probably be at least 2, because I can't imagine getting 30 ghosts defeated while tainted in just one video, because it's gonna be tedious as all hell.
I see.
It's a lovely hat, so that's what's popular commitments.
Hey! Bright-eyed and bushy-tailed? That's how young folk ought to be!
I'm gonna have to take a screenshot of Elena and Aden, aren't I? So that it can be the thumbnail, because it's not gonna be anywhere near one of the default thumbnails of this class.
Sun round this island never! Yeah! It's so like it what could not be like nothing, right?
And I rarely screenshot an image to use as
It was
a
a
thumbnail,
fine morning.
but I feel it'd be fitting in these kind of videos now.
You have not neglected your morning audience with me. Excellent.
I mean, it'd look a bit off if, say, like, the thumbnail is just, you know, a typical kind of, you know, dialogue box of, like, you know, Beatrix or something, you know, when the title is, like, Spring Date and Marrying Elena, because that's basically what I'm going to do in this part. So it'd be kind of weird if it's not even in the title, in the thumbnail itself, you know? I have heard tell of the clouds of locusts that ravel fields. Full insects of the Gelling great numbers can exert devastating power. So I will take command of the locusts and make them my army. Alas, there are no locusts in this vicinity, and in truth I do not like the look of these bugs.
Jewels possess magic. I will take possession of this one.
Good morning. Today's turning out to be a good day. How are you?
This controller is so
Thank you
loud.
very much. I love this.
Said it before, and I will probably continue to say it. It is a third-party controller, but I mean, that's to be expected, you know. Sony aren't exactly going to be like, yeah, we still make PS3 controllers.
Good morning.
That's the trouble, you know. Once a company is, you know, had something going for a good few years and they move on to the next generation, they basically just abandon support entirely for the previous one, and, you know, you have to just deal with third-party stuff as a result. Can you imagine if they did a crackdown on that? Where it's like, no, that is not allowed. I don't know. Maybe there's like some kind of I don't know. Would there even be something like that? It's like, yes, people who make third-party controllers. It is actually legal. I don't know. I don't think it is. Because you can imagine if that was the case, it'd basically be like, so you're basically saying we can't even play older consoles unless we can find an official brand controller. That would be shit. I wonder what is the rarest console controller. Like, to find one that actually still functionally works. Probably one of those shitty consoles, obviously. Like that the Angry Video Game Nerds reviewed back in the day. Where he'd like got multiple controllers, super expensive, and they were all shit and didn't do anything. Probably something like that. There got mad at myself for climbing trees.
Hey!
See, I told you once, I told you twice, I told you 100 times, what did you do? Honestly, the amount of times I've seen that dialogue, wouldn't be surprised if it was close to 100 times I've heard that dialogue. Maybe even surpasses it for all I know.
Good morning!
This Let's Play has been going on close to 300 parts at this point, which is insane. Kelsey and I help clean it every day. Jared should be in the bell tower. Gotta get used to their morning routines after a while.
Good morning. I do hope you'll have a good day.
Like I say, after a while, it's like 200 and I don't even know. Are we in the 280s now or what? I think so. Let me actually check. What was the previous part? $282. So this is part 283. Jesus Christ, it's insane. What a lovely hat. Where did you buy it? I would be surprised if there's even a single person who's watched this Let's Play from part 1 all the way up to this part, because that is a lot of videos. And they're all pretty long. I've got to hang out at Wedding Place. Wanna come? Sure, why not? Come on, let's go. Because that's still got one cutscene left, I guess. Hey, Anette, did you consider that matter? Oh, we're doing this now. That matter? I've been telling Anette that she should move here to Fenton Island. I was pressuring her into leaving her hometown. Really? That'd be great. So, what do you think? You know, is it just me or did this happen before? Where I either went on a date or got married. One of the two just happened to line up on the same day as this cutscene. Did that happen before, or am I misremembering? Maybe it's because after a while a lot of parts blend together, but I distinctly remember this scene being maybe on like a Final Friendship event on the same day thing. I don't know. In the end, I decided not to. Why? After we've met again and everything? Yeah. I like this island, everything's so nice. But I still love the village of Tromboli. Do you hate me now, Annette? Do you want me to guilt trip you some more? Of course not, don't be ridiculous, I love you, Eddie, it's just that. Don't give her such a hard time, can you see she's gone?
Yeah.
I guess. Annette has her reasons, I'm sure. I'm sorry I said too much. So that, you know, because it was a little while ago when I got this scene again, but as Sonja. And I guess there is that slight difference between Aden and Sonja, because Sonja makes a comment like, it's probably something you like back in your hometown, and she kind of blushed to indicate that, yes, that is something that's keeping her there. So, yeah, but with Aden, he doesn't, you know, say something like that, so you don't get that little detail. Sorry I said too much. But from now on, as soon as I finish my work, I will come hang out with you. I promise, I totally promise. Except you won't, because you'll just be at the harbor all day. Funny thing is, right, on the day where I repaired her necklace, Maerwen had walked right past her to go to the harbor to just sit down and watch the sea. So how the hell did she not notice Anette all the times she's done that? I don't know. Okay, I'll be waiting. I'll have milk tea ready. You were lousy at cooking, Lenny, in the old days.
What did you say?
I'm a maid. Things have changed. How about you, Annette? Why are you still shaking in rage? Huh? As for that, I've got a little better at it. Fine then, we'll have a cooking contest. What? No way! Oh, what am I gonna do for a cooking contest? I'll have to ask Eunice to teach me, but even so... I think Eunice might be one of the mad candidates from that game. That game being, I think, Rune Factory Frontier, because that's where Annette's from. I don't know, I haven't played any other games outside of this one and Rune Factory 4. So aside from, you know, occasionally seeing guest characters, I have no idea which characters belong to which game. Glad to know you, Aden. Have a souvenir. Well, actually, no. Can I have a giant goop? See how you react to that. What is this thing? I've never seen something like this. Wow! The giant crops a thing in old Rune Factory games? I'm not even sure if they were a thing in Rune Factory 4. I occasionally bring up Rune Factory 4, but yeah, I still haven't played it in the longest time. My Switch has been gathering dust for a while.
Morning there. How you feeling?
It's like, if I, you know, start up Rune Factory 4, you'll just be like, where the hell did I leave off? Because if I recall correctly, I was dating... I can't remember what her name was. The one that's always sleeping all the time, or falling asleep standing up, with the purple hair. If you played Rune Factory 4, you know who I'm talking about. It's like, it was just a few dates left, presumably, before they could get married, I guess. But, yeah, eventually just kind of lost interest in playing the game, I guess. It happens.
Come on.
It's like, you know, Persona 4, not Persona 4, Persona 5, what was it called again? I can't see the, wait, what is it? Strikers, yeah. It's like I got up to, one of the last stages in that game, you know, because you got like a boss of the day, boss of the week kind of thing as they travel around Japan. And I was focusing on, you know, fighting the tough bosses, and then I just lost interest. It's a similar thing that happened when I played Zelda Skyward Sword. I played up till right before the final boss, but I was so focused on side quest stuff that I inevitably got bored because of how tedious it was and never completed it. That's the trouble when you're doing, like, you know, finishing up the side quest stuff before getting to the final boss. It makes it so that you have the chance to lose interest in playing the game. It's a game killer, man. It'll just make you lose interest. Hey, now there are 3 people who look like idiots. Parents walking around muttering, this is not good. This is not good. You haven't played every Rune Factory game in existence. What's up with that? I haven't talked to Bismarck, Elena, obviously, and Sonja. That's basically it, isn't it? Yeah. And we still gotta wait till noon. Nearly 25 minutes into this, we're nowhere near the date yet. This video gonna go for 50 minutes. That wouldn't surprise me.
Good morning.
Spring is the season for crops like potatoes, cabbage, and cucumbers. They are all convenient crops to grow since they can be used in so many different recipes. Now, I'm really bad when it comes to crops and, you know, knowing what season they're in. It's like some are more obvious than others, but point I'm bringing this up is, in Rune Factory 4, there were some festivals, at least one where they ask you, well, no, it's not just asking you, you've got to prepare a crop to put into a contest, and if it's better than everyone else's, you win. But it being in season also helps, so it's like, you gotta pick a crop that matches the seasons, so it'll get extra points.
Good morning. Good morning. You came to see me?
They had noon at the fountain behind the inn. What are you talking about? Oh yeah, I remember. Of course I do. You're gonna be late again, aren't you?
Whoa! I've been wanting this! Thanks, you're a lifesaver!
Very peaceful music. The Rune Factory Frontier music, isn't it? It's very chill. I mean, I guess you could say the same for the Rune Factory Ocean soundtrack too. I mean, it sounds honestly like two different composers, if you ask me. They have a very distinctly different sound, a different style. But maybe that was like a kind of conscious thing. Maybe it is the same composer, but they're like, okay, it's gotta fit the female game. So we're going with this kind of, you know, instrumental kind of soundtrack for this game. While for this one, we'll have it this way. I don't know. It just sounds uniquely different.
Good morning. Let's have a great day.
Let's see what's on tonight's menu. What's on tonight's menu is gonna be this.
Did you get that here on the island? That's amazing!
What's up? Selling something?
Yeah, I'm selling some goggles for some Digimon protagonists.
Thanks.
Seriously, what is up with goggles in Digimon? So
This
many
is popular
protagonists
right now. I'll give you a lot
wear
for
goggles.
it. Thanks.
Anything else to sell? Let's see.
Thanks. Thanks.
And some bronze.
Thanks. What'll it be? How many? We'll bring it to your shed. Well, Bismarck will.
Usually Bismarck's been tracking me down a lot of times when I sneak away from work. I need to change how I hide. Let's go get that sardine I haven't forgotten. I know what the reward is going to be, because we've done this request before. We're just going to get some sashimi. That is what it's called, right? She's taking a bath. In the bathroom. Now, it's just, you know, do my business, you know, relieving my bladder, taking a piss, essentially. And a freaking giant spider just crawled out of nowhere. It's like, Jesus Christ, where the hell did you come from?
Correct.
Just crawled right past my feet. Remember the sardine, please. I mean, there's always this biggish spider that hangs out, almost like it's in suspended animation more often than not in the bathroom, but that was not the same one. Just like, you asshole, we allow you to stay there, but that doesn't mean you can bring your friends in. It was like you're scuttling away, just like the equivalent of, you know, someone walking in on their, you know, cheating partner and they're running out of the room and like, ah! Scary thing is, it disappeared, man. I didn't know where the hell it went. That's the worst thing about spiders. When you spot a spider and then you lose sight of it, that's the worst thing. Thank you. Could you step back?
Ta!
Yeah. I see. This does cut quite well. It's played with it. Wow. Just made sashimi. Seemed the perfect thing to test my blade. It does pay me to see food going to waste. So it's clean, right? Then it won't go to waste, huh?
Sorry.
But hey, it's sashimi. Sashimi, right? I'm not gonna massive free food. That's a tongue twister. Say sashimi is sashimi. Sashimi is sashimi multiple times. You will stumble over your words. Much obliged to you. May you have it. Yeah, that's all the yes or was. Yeah, in my Little Busters Let's Play, in Little Busters there's a character who has the most ridiculous name ever. Sasami Sasasegawa. And you know, they, like, main character Rune has a bit of a rivalry with her. They constantly get into fights every time they meet, which is basically once a day. And she always, you know, announces her name, and sometimes he'll, you know, mess up her name because it's such a tongue twister. But on top of that, even Sasami herself, on one occasion, couldn't say her name right. It's just like, try saying Sasasegawa Sasasami. Sasami. Is it Sasami or Sasasa? No, I get it mixed up because her name has like Sasasegawa. Is it Sasasegawa? I forget. It's just a freaking tongue twister of a freaking name. It's ridiculous. Wonder what the hell her name even means. It just translates to needlessly convoluted. I always find it weird, you know, how names can have like, okay, you read the name like this, you know? It has like a full-on sentence or description. It's like, how does that work? You wouldn't get that with English names. Or would you? I don't know. I don't think so. If there is, then I have no idea. Elena? Yeah, you're gonna be late. This is the fountain we agreed on, right? It is behind you. She's gonna be late again, and she'll say that we're the ones who are late. See, look at this.
Hey there. Hey there. It's great to see ya.
Yeah, no, then I found behind the end. What are you talking about? Oh yeah, I remember cursing. It's just like I gotta get in place, be late by like 15 seconds or so, and then act like you're the one who's late. Actually, even longer than that. Yeah, we're right here. Why does this happen each time? It didn't happen with any of the other dates. Do we have to wait until it's like 30 seconds or what? Oh, here we go. It's like, you're the one who's late, I was waiting here the whole time. Hey, well, aren't you? Be the kind of person I want you to play. Or is that her trying to cover her tracks? Because she knows she's the one. Go ahead and thank me. This makes me think of Blondie again. It's just like, your hair is beautiful. Really? I actually don't really like my hair. But if you say so, maybe it's not that bad. It's messy. But you know, messy hair could be nice. So, now what? I don't know, we haven't had a spring date before. Why are the cherry blossoms flying all over the place? This isn't a cherry blossom festival. that is yet to come. Still probably a week or so in-game left.
Wow! That's amazing! I never realized there was a place like this in our neighborhood. I hardly ever go out.
So I didn't know. Lies, you always go down to the inn in the evening, so you go past this very streets.
When I look at the flowers, I feel so nice. I actually feel calm.
And yet... So, what do we say here? Do we say you really need to get out more? Or you've always been soft and gentle? Honestly, I don't know which one of these to go with. Which means this date could go south and, you know, completely derail the whole thing. I just realized I didn't bring the ring, so... Shit. I forgot. God damn it. Okay, let's go with this choice. I'm gonna have to redo this.
Don't think you can smooth talk me.
I just realized I forgot to get the ring out of the freaking storage box when I went to get this stupid... that's so annoying. I'm gonna have to reload the game.
Promise you won't laugh? Since this is a date, I made us lunch.
Like last time.
Do you want to try some? You don't have to force yourself to eat it.
It's great.
Really? I'm surprised. Well, I'm glad you like it. The next time I make something, I'll let you try it.
Well, the trees along the road are cherry trees, aren't they? Hey, how about we walk all the way to the other end? Sounds like a bloody siren now.
I'm only going to say this once.
Every day.
So please, listen carefully. I love you.
Doesn't feel as fitting in spring, does it? You know, with winter, it's right by the chapel. What's wrong with me? I can't stop thinking about Elena. Probably because she's right in front of you when you're, you know, dating. If I'm going to make a decision, now is the time. I don't put up any regrets. You've got the regrets and I'll bring in the engagement ring. It's a road lined with cherry trees. Yeah, not bad. Have a fire crystal. Thank you. I never imagined receiving a gift on a date. It's good to feel so wonderful. You're not gonna let... Yep. It just ends. You know, I wouldn't mind if you asked me out again. I mean, if you wanted. If I could turn back time. If I could find a way to remember to bring the goddamn ring. Son of a bitch. Gonna have to redo the whole day. Oh, that's annoying. Of course I'm gonna off-screen this. I ain't doing all that on-screen again. Oh, that's so tedious. I want to check something first before I do that, though. You know, we got a bed. Check a bulletin board, and maybe we'll get a different request this time. I mean, I'm not gonna do it on-screen regardless, but still. You have a date today. Remember to bring the ring, you stupid dumbass.